So today I am off from work, it's the weekend, and I'm going to be heading down to the garage and just check up on the KP. I know probably, no, it hasn't moved anywhere. And I got some new parts. Well, one. In that box. So I'm going to open up the box and show you guys what I got. I'm not going to install it today and you guys will see why. It's so nice out today. So I don't work on the KP that much on the weekdays because when I get off of work, which is like around 4:30, since it's still daylight savings time, it's dark out. I do have power and everything, but I got so much other stuff, you know, that I gotta take care of when I get off of work, you know. So I save it on the weekends, and that's when I go down there and wrench on it and just update you guys on, you know, what I'm doing. And then during the week, it's like when I brainstorm of like, you know, what I'm gonna do once it's like Saturday and what I want to do on Sunday, even though I have a long list of things that I want to do. So it's like I try to just knock off stuff off of the list. I do get questions here and there on some stuff that I'm doing on the car, so I can make some videos just to answer you guys' questions. I know I talk a lot about my carburetor, but that's like a big thing that I had to do in order to get the car running, and there wasn't so many answers of like how to get it installed, you know, how to make it work, and so on and so forth. So I have those answers because, you know, I gone through that and I did all the research, and just by learning and stuff, like I said in another video, there's a lot of trial and error. So, I'll show you guys what I got. I've been eyeballing this, and it was on my watch list on eBay for a while now, and pulled the trigger and finally got it because I really need it, especially if I want to drive this car. Stay shiny. Got a new muffler. What's that? How shiny that is. Damn. When I first got the car, when I first picked it up, it had a, I guess what they call it nowadays is a bozo pipe. Not into that. Not really into that. And it came out here and it came up. I'm like, not me, not my style, not what I like. So I sawed it off. Just wanted to get rid of it. It's like one of the first things I did was just saw it off. And really inspired by old Japanese race videos like JTCC and Starlet Cups and so on and so forth, you know, all that. So some of their exhaust setups are really, really cool, and they sound good too. So I wanted to get a motorcycle muffler because it's a nice small size, but I didn't want to pick that up and just cut it up and stuff. So I went with this, which is a Spoon Sports, I think it's N1, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's a Spoon Sports exhaust. And this is not a real one because I don't want to get a real one and cut it up, you know, because I know those things hold their value. So I went with this one. This cost me around $89.99 plus tax and shipping, but it was local in California, so it didn't take that long to ship. It was like a few days, 3-4 days. But it looks good. I thought this part of the muffler, or the muffler itself, was going to be a little bit smaller and a little bit shorter, but overall it looks good. I'm going to have it come out like this. But I don't know. gotta see how I want to mount it up. And this is currently what my exhaust looks like right now. It's super ghetto. It's just a pipe held up by shit, just so I can get it rolling to go into motor union well back. So I'm doing a little test fitting right now, just to see how I want it positioned when I send it off to the exhaust shop to get it welded on. It's kind of hard because the exhaust is a little bit bigger than I thought it would be, and I'm sure once I lower the rears more to close up my gap, it's gonna get dinged up. But shit, it's an exhaust. Let's check it out. Boom. I know for sure it's not gonna be placed there exactly, but it's an idea. Been sitting here for the past 30 minutes trying to figure out how I want the muffler to be positioned, and I think this is just how I want it to sit right here. You can see it. Kind of looks good at this angle. I don't know why the rear is. Lower that so I can cover that gap right there. Honestly, I'm getting closer and closer to driving it now. Got the muffler, got to get that welded on. Then after that, I got to wire up one more hose, tune the carb a little bit. Once it's welded on, that's pretty much like it's good to go. And get my car insurance too. It's almost time, man. It's almost time. It's almost there, and we're gonna be cruising. And 2 years ago, I promised that I'm gonna get it ready by summer. Summer passed, didn't even get it ready by then. But this summer, it's January right now, so I got a few more months till summer, and I can finally take this out. Mainly to cruise out to the beach. I want to cruise out to the beach. I love the beach, especially in the summer. It's nice and cool, and I just bring the KP out. It's gonna be nice.